growing up, did you sell? Because I know you grew up around the crack
Yeah,
and cocaine era. It was
yeah.
real bad while you were growing up. Did you ever sell drugs growing up?
Yeah, man. I first sold drugs. Guy out of name of Dalworth, named Big Paul Chappelle in Pebble Creek Apartments.
Pebble Creek,
Big Paul gave,
real bad apartment in
yeah,
Arlington.
Big Paul gave me 125 quarters, right? $125 worth of quarters just to start me out. I think I may have sold $50 after school, but I was the kind of kid, I had to be home before the lights came home. So I couldn't sell dope all day. And I couldn't bring the dope in the house because my mama checked things. So I had to leave it outside. I couldn't sleep at night selling dope in my mama's house, right? So I probably made, off that $125, I probably made $50 selling. And then I tricked, Paul, and then I tricked the rest with Mexican Maria. She was a grown woman that used to have sex with the kids for the crack. So yeah, once I realized the grown women are sleep with us for the crack, I couldn't sell crack, nigga. I wanted to fuck. Yeah, nigga. So Big Paul used to chase me after school for a long time, nigga, about that $125. Yeah, but I tricked off all the money, and the $50 I bought pizza. It used to be a pizza inn right there, right across from Hutchinson Junior High right there, and I bought pizza for all the little girls after school. But yeah, I wasn't no dope seller. Yeah, I like pussy.
Did you ever pay him back?
No, I think my brother came home and made it right. And then my mother best friend, brother Rodney, him and Big Paul was real tight. And so yeah, but that nigga used to chase us, and he used to pay them downward niggas to try to get her. Yeah, Bo and Petey. Yeah. Yeah, you know them downward niggas used to be roguish in the motherfucker back then.
Did the crack era? Did you see it change the community?
Well, yeah. I watched my aunt change. My aunt got off on crack. My grandmother was more heroin, but I, eventually probably ended up going to crack because I remember the DARE program coming. So that's what taught me about crack, the DARE program, right? And so I started seeing my grandmother not looking like grandmother anymore. And I remember we was over my aunt's house one time, and I went into my cousin's room, and they had the vials with the crack in it. And man, I said, man, that's from the DARE program. From the DARE program. And so that's when I knew my grandmother was on crack. My mother, I grew up in a sheltered environment, homie. Yeah, I ain't see dope fiends. I didn't see homeless people. I didn't see abuse. Man, I grew up on Sesame Street. Yeah. I learned how to be bad through television, spending the night over my cousins' houses on the weekends. You see what I'm saying? Studying the culture. I'm a kid at home studying culture, kind of like Malibu Most Wanted, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm like the Malibu Most Wanted, except that I embodied it so much I could fool people. And it ended up costing me where I had to really wear the suit. So
right.
you see what I'm saying? So once the crack era hit, the DARE program in school is what introduced me to the crack era. So once I get the awareness, right, drug awareness, once I get the awareness, now I can see where this is taking place.
Exactly. Because I grew up in the paid in full era. And, you grew up when Scarface came out, right?
Yeah.
When Scarface came out, everybody, around that time wanted to be a drug dealer. Do you feel like that movie was kind of like, that's what turned everybody into wanting to be the next, Scarface?
Well, if you remember Tookie Williams' story, that's kind of what set Tookie toward what he wanted to be, right? So Tookie and him was a lot older than me. So when I'm born in the 70s, we got the black exploitation films, right? Superfly, The Mac, Penitentiary. You see what I'm saying? So then you got an era of the 80s where we got Bill Cosby. We got Fred Sanford. We got Urkel, the dad off Urkel. Then we get Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Then all of a sudden, nigga, Boys in the Hood.
Menace to Society.
Boys in the Hood. But before that, New Jack City. So I'm the New Jack City Boys in the Hood era.
Right, okay.
Born in the black exploitation era. So I grew up on the movies like the Mac. My uncle a pimp. I grew up on so all the Superfly niggas, the Foxy Brown movies. You see what I'm saying? So that's the era, but I'm ultimately, nigga, a hip-hop gangster rap baby, homie. That's what bred us. That's the awareness. But before gangster rap come, there's no real street awareness.
Right.
Curtis Blow them, they dropping jewels, but it ain't hard. NWA come with the real hardcore, brutal street awareness for young people. And that awareness is what made us start noticing what a strawberry was. Strawberry, she's the neighborhood hoe. So nigga, when I get dope, I ain't hungry. When I got this dope in my hand, I'm not hungry. I don't need shoes. But my little dick hard. I ain't hungry, nigga shit. So while all them niggas out on the block, I'm back doing with Mexican Maria every chance I get. Yeah, so me and a few other niggas bumping heads. But nigga, in my mind, I'm a 13-year-old kid having sex with a grown woman. This is a fantasy. Nigga, I'm in love. This is my girlfriend. Yeah, fuck Big Paul. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, fuck Big Paul, nigga. So that's where my first love for Hispanic women come from, homie. You see what I'm saying? So, but when I go home, my mama can't have no inkling that I got some money in my pocket. I can't wear no new shoes home. My mama know what she bought.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Where you get that from, boy? Take it back. Yeah, so, so nah, man, so that's why I speak so adamantly about rap music, because I'm a kid that didn't play outside. I didn't play football. Nigga, I grew up listening to them goddamn rappers from Too Short. And they shaped my young and impressionable mind. So I understand when I say something negatively about NBA young boy, say, boy, I be looking over my shoulder. Boy, them young niggas, boy, I get so many threats online about that little boy there, man. I'm going to leave him alone. You hear me? I ain't got nothing else to say about him.
Yeah, his fan base is different.
Oh, man, they different. Yeah, they'll rob your mama. Yeah, they'll rob your mama and hang your dog on the back porch and then come back and shoot up your house with 7 Dracos. So I'm going to leave them boys alone.